Yep.
Hey guys. Welcome to Herding Little Cows.
Sleeping little cows.
To the glory of God. Someone was asleep before we turned the video on. And now the cake must go down. I'm enjoying the cake. Okay. So, here's what it is. The last video we did was Friday night. Tonight's Sunday, right? Sunday the 26th?
Yep.
Okay. No daily last night because we ran out of time. We were going to do it late, but then also Josiah was having seizures, so we didn't do it. If you saw my video the night before, he had a seizure in the middle of the video. Oh, now we have a Malachi coming to join us.
Josiah had a seizure about 10 minutes ago.
No. Oh, can you
So
set
he's
it?
not due for a bit.
You set it down. Give it to Naomi. She'll keep it till tomorrow.
Thank you.
Night. So, the new thing at night is they read books, and Malachi is still awake reading books at 8 o'clock. So, Friday night we did a video. Hey, Saturday we. What's up with you? Okay, Saturday morning we woke up early. It was going to be a hot day Saturday. My mom wanted to put up the pool in the backyard. We have a 4-foot pool. You might be able to see it from here.
Nope.
So if you were watching us at all last year, the pool we've had for, 15
years,
summers, they decided, was starting to rip and break. And so last year we fulfilled my sister's lifelong dream that she would be in the pool when it went. But she wasn't in the pool. She was outside the pool. But when we cut a slit in the pool, she tried to ride the wave across the yard. Didn't really work. Ended up being really stinky because all the worms came up. But we got a bunch of worms in the garden. And
Thousands.
And we had a lot of fun.
we had a lot of fun. It was good. So anyway, we got a new pool this year. My mom's friend was getting a new pool. And so we got the old pool. So anyway, Saturday morning, we got up early. Mark and Virginia went to the dump. Big exciting things going on. Oh, Mala, can you something? What?
Josiah rode along.
Oh, Wayland? Yeah, we
Did you
drew
break
on him. Are
Wayland?
you mad? Okay. So,
Daddy drew on
I'm
him.
going to hold him and keep him in here for tonight, okay? I don't want him sleeping with
Can
you.
he sleep in Mommy's room?
Where's he going to sleep? Okay.
Okay, Bob's having a hard time.
So little Wayland, that he's holding right here, accidentally lost an arm tonight when Abigail was playing with him. So he now has his arm reattached. But that's what he's whining about.
He's a tough kid.
Because
Didn't even cry.
Wayland also got his face colored on to make a different expression. And he's mad that his face got drawn on. So anyway, Saturday morning, got up. Virginia and Mark went to the dump. Then they came home. While they were gone, I put chicken and carrots and onions in a crock pot. We knew it was going to be hot, so I put that outside so that we weren't having heat in the house. We ate something for breakfast.
Food. Egg
Not
no.
yesterday.
Oh,
Yesterday.
sorry, yesterday.
Yesterday, eggs. I think we ate eggs and vegetables. So then they came home. We did the pool. So like 9 o'clock, we went outside. We did the pool. It went up easier than we thought. It was a different setup than our last pool, and I think this one was easier. So we got that all set up. I made a phone call because we got a bill from the ICU visit in Tennessee. I had to go get insurance worked out on that, but I think that all happened. And then we came in and had lunch. It was a long day yesterday. I don't remember what we had. We had something for lunch, right, Virginia? Oh, we had salads with meat on them, with like
Big Mac
burger.
salads, yeah.
Big Mac salads yesterday for lunch. Then we stayed inside because it was really hot in the middle part of the day. And when I say really hot, I mean 86, which for Maine is really hot.
86.
Like, that's really hot here. I know you guys have hotter temperatures other ways, but we were inside for a little bit while we did nap time. I had not slept well on Friday night into Saturday because Josiah had been up a lot with seizures. So I took a nap with the boys. After nap time, we went outside and the kids played in the kiddie wading pools. Plus, Grandma let them get in the big pool that only had, 6 inches to a foot of water in it. And they got to run around and jump in there. Then we came in and changed into our pajamas, did baths for a couple people, and got ready for bed. We had some supper. I don't remember what we ate for. Oh, we had the chicken that was in the crock pot.
And you don't remember it, and then you say it. You're just gonna give yourself time.
I'm slow. We also made rice in the Instant Pot. We're trying to find, if you make rice in your Instant Pot, let me know how you do it. I've tried it a couple different ways. Still haven't found one that I'm totally satisfied with. They work, just not one I'm totally satisfied with. So we did that, did the Instant Pot outside also, so we didn't bring heat into the house. After it started to cool down, I took some milk that I had gotten at the store and some yogurt, and I made homemade yogurt for the first time in a long time. So we warmed up the milk, added the yogurt, put it in jars. This isn't the whole process. If you want to know, ask me later. Put it in jars, put it in a cooler to stay warm all night, and then this morning we put them in the fridge. We tried that yogurt this afternoon, and it was plain yogurt, not flavored in any way, not sweetened or anything, and the kids all really liked it.
It was yummy.
I'm not a big fan of yogurt, but everybody else in the house likes yogurt. So we did that, and that will be a nice treat for the children that has some beneficial properties. So I made that last night. We also got stuff ready for today. So we hard-boiled some eggs, because on Saturdays we do prep to get stuff ready for Sundays. So we hard-boiled some eggs, cut up a bunch of carrots and celery, cut all the celery pieces that weren't good for just snacking into little pieces to use in soups and things like that. And I made bread dough for the fridge. And Naomi made baked oatmeal to go for breakfast this morning. So this morning we got up, we got dressed, did our normal stuff. Naomi threw the baked oatmeal in the oven, which is what we took to the church breakfast this morning, along with some applesauce. And the kids had, just some crackers to tide them over this morning, with Josiah having an egg. Because we don't eat breakfast at church until 9, which is 2 hours after we normally eat here at home. So we went to church, we had breakfast. We listened to Phil preach on the Levite and his concubine.
Judges 19.
Judges 19.
What was the name of his sermon? The Levite and his concubine.
The moral
Something about a
depravity
story
of
of
that.
moral depravity.
Yeah.
Shocking moral depravity. Shocking moral depravity.
So yeah, it was, there was a lot of bad in that and not a lot of good. How did the sermon end though? Because I missed the last 5 minutes because I took someone down to the bathroom. Was there an ending other than we all have sin and we need to repent of that?
That ending?
Yeah.
Oh, it was the consider, take counsel, and speak. And he said we need to be considering the gospel. We need to be taking counsel not in our own ways, but in the ways of God. And we need to be speaking the gospel.
Mm-hmm.
That was the end of the chapter.
Mm-hmm.
It was those things.
Anything to add to that?
I don't know. Stories about Levites and concubines are weird.
We all knew that much.
So we, after church, we talked to some people. We went to a local school, to the playground. We had a little picnic lunch. I had taken some carrot and celery sticks, some hummus, some guacamole. What else do we have? String cheese, bananas. Yeah, that's what we had. So we all snacked on that with a bunch of cold water. And then we went to play on the playground equipment. And the playground was really sad. One, we didn't stay very long because it was hot. The temperature was hot, but also the playground equipment itself was really hot, so the kids couldn't use it very well. But also, this school was, I don't know. We pay a lot of money for our kids to go to school to not get great educations. If you look at the numbers of how many kids can actually read and write and do math on grade level, it's really atrocious. And we don't have places for our kids to actually play and get out energy and do all the outside things that kids should be doing, like using their whole bodies to learn to move, and how good it is for their shoulder strength and everything to be able to do monkey bars and to be able to swing, and how that works on your vestibular system and all of that stuff. This playground was falling apart. You couldn't use the picnic tables because they were all broken up and everything like that.
They were buried in the ground.
They were this high
Grass
above
was
the
growing
ground.
through them.
There was grass growing through them. The one part of the playground equipment, because there was a couple different sections of it, the one part, all the paint was falling off and it had lost pieces that they hadn't replaced. There was a slide that there was a hole in the metal floor, up at the platform where you slide down the slide. So they had just screwed a piece of plywood to the top. It was bad. It was, the one thing that there was this little incline wall to climb up to go down this slide, and the wall was like sagging in. Like it wasn't straight like it was supposed to be, or even maybe curved up. It was like curved down in a bad way. So it was bad. Like I don't understand what schools use all this money for, except for paying for all of the children to eat free breakfast and lunch at school, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Homeschoolers don't get that. I pay for all my kids' breakfast and lunches. But anyway, it was just sad.
Over here is a little upset that little Waylon has a mustache.
Oh, we need to get Waylon's mustache off.
I'll work on it, kid.
And
Oh, he wants to tell you something.
my playground was tall.
The playground is cool.
The small playground was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He thought the small playground was cool. So anyway, so we went to the playground but didn't stay very long. We came home and watched something. Oh, we watched The Wild Brothers. So if you've ever seen The Wild Brothers, they are 4 brothers who were born as missionaries, or lived as they lived as missionaries in Indonesia. I don't know exactly where they were born.
And they grew up there.
They grew up in Indonesia, Papua New Guinea. Papua,
Indonesia.
Indonesia. And we watched them years ago. They have videos that you can buy through Answers in Genesis. But they have now started their own videos on YouTube, The Wild Way.
Yep.
And you can look them up. 2 of them have gotten married in the recent year.
So we were watching wedding videos.
Wedding videos.
We watched wedding videos, but we also watched hunting for alligators and cooking.
Oh, yeah, cooking in the underground fire.
Yeah.
They wanted a meal, and so they decided to do it the tribal way, because they lived among the Wano tribe in Papua, Indonesia. So they did their little fire pit thing. That was cool.
But it's always been good, clean fun and had some mentions of God in it. But these ones definitely had a lot more talk about God. So it was talking about like the cooking, and you could just go to fast food and you could just get something fast that's not very good for your body. Or you can do it this other way that takes longer, but it's better for your body. And he was talking about relating that to discipleship. And people want to do the quick way of just getting somebody to say, yes, I accept Jesus, but not going through the actual like discipleship of them, but also giving them a full, clear gospel message, because the gospel of Jesus Christ coming and saving us from our sin does not make sense for somebody who has no church background. So somebody who doesn't understand what it means to be a sinner, who doesn't understand this creator God that made us, that then sent his son to be the punishment for our sins when his son had done nothing wrong, and then died and was raised again on the 3rd day to be the perfect sacrifice for us. Careful. None of that makes sense for someone who has not heard a gospel message, like who has not heard anything of that. Someone who's raised in church, that suddenly their eyes are open to what's being said, it might make sense. But they were going into a tribe where people didn't even understand who this creator God was. So they had to start really at the beginning to explain what was going on. So anyway, that was, it was very interesting. We watched a couple of those videos today during the hottest part of the day, and we needed some rest time for some of us big people. And then, we went outside, visited with my mom, who had to work late last night. And what do? We just kind of walked around.
I sat in a tree.
We don't do much on Sundays. Yeah, Virginia sat in a tree. What are you reading,
With
Virginia?
some dead guy.
She sat in a tree with a dead guy.
I'm reading Competent to Counsel by Jay Adams. He used to teach at Westminster Theological Seminary. So he's talking about, it's the introduction to nouthetic counseling. I don't speak Greek. But it's talking about counseling from the scriptures and the failures of psychiatry. So it's really good so far. Then again, I'm not very far into it. So we'll see how the rest of the book is. But it's good.
And Naomi, what are you doing tonight?
Seam ripping a dress so I can use it for a pattern, because I like the pattern, but I don't know where to find another one, so I'm seam ripping the dress to use it.
So we went outside this afternoon to just play. Sundays are a very not working day for us. So we went outside to play. Virginia came in at some point and made supper, which we just had some frozen burgers. So it was just putting them on a pan, some frozen broccoli that we roasted in the oven, and some rolls made from refrigerator bread that I had made yesterday. So it was a matter of just kind of popping everything in the oven and letting it cook together. So
Mommy
what?
was in the oven.
Yeah, the rolls were in the oven.
Yeah,
Yeah, were they yummy?
yeah.
Yeah. So we had, sometime in the middle of the afternoon, they had snack of the yogurt that I had made. So we had our supper, and then we went to the living room and we watched a thing about the Biltmore Estates, because one of our Facebook friends, someone we actually know in real life, was with her husband at the Biltmore Estates for something this week.
And
So,
the mama one.
and what?
And the mama.
And the animal one. Yeah, we watched a short animal video. So then, what was the other thing that happened? Oh, then we had a small, family talent show tonight. Am I supposed to read this right now?
No, you don't have to read it right now.
Oh.
Although that's kind of cool if you want to read it right now.
Oh, this is cool, because I know those people. So the Thomaston, our town, Thomaston, their 4th of July celebration, they're very excited to introduce the 4th of July's Grand Marshals, which is the Riley family. The Rileys are an inspiration to all who know them, and we are proud to honor them this Independence Day. So the Riley family, my dad used to work with
Mom.
Ainsley,
Oh,
Yeah.
those Riley family.
Um,
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
and their 2 sons both have muscular dystrophy, which is what my dad and I and my sister have. That makes it so I don't walk very well. And so that their family is going to be the Grand Marshals of the parade. So that's pretty cool. So anyway,
Their sons are gonna love that, I bet.
yeah. So tonight we did a family talent show. So the kids were just given the opportunity to get up in front of the rest of the family and sing a song or quote a verse or something they had learned. Samuel has been
Or hum.
humming. Daddy doesn't usually let humming happen because it bothers his head, but humming is actually supposed to be very good for your brain, and the nutric acid that is formed right here, something like that. If you're just normally breathing throughout your day, it takes an hour and a half for it to circulate, whatever that means, to fully circulate through. But if you hum, it only takes 10 minutes, 10 seconds?
10 seconds.
10 seconds to do the
Well,
same
that
work
would be-
as the hour and a half of just normal breathing.
So your mom was allowed to hum 10 seconds every hour.
Yes, so we're trying to encourage Josiah to hum to see if that helps him. So anyway, they were able to stand up front. Samuel's been wanting to be very much of a soldier, and so they made drums out of oatmeal boxes the other day, and he was showing us drum beats to teach us different commands for advance and draw your gun and all those things. I don't know exactly what that means. Tonight I am sitting here eating a chocolate cake with coconut almond frosting that Virginia made me. It's very good. She made a couple of them for me. I had some yesterday. I did share.
She shared with me.
And I shared with the kids another one earlier in the day. So I only ate a total of one over the course of the day. Now I'm eating this one. But the kids had fun with the talent show. Then we prayed. They read the part of Shoe Fly Girl. Are you done with that yet?
Nope.
Okay.
I think there's one more chapter.
Part of Shoe Fly Girl. And then they went to bed. Yes, we can turn the light on. So that's what's going on in our house today. It's been long. We are trying to find a time for Mark and I to sit down to do a video. 2 different videos. One being about men and women both being made in the image of God, and that women are important too. Second video is about how husbands can love their wives through pregnancy and childbirth and after childbirth. Ways that women can feel loved by their husbands that I don't think most husbands understand. So that's going to be a video Mark and I are going to make together. We'll see when we make it. Tomorrow's supposed to be a rainy day, so maybe if people's attitudes are good, we'll do it during that. If their attitudes are not good, we'll do it another time if they need our attention. But look forward to those videos. So we will see you guys next time on Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.